So today's what, the 1, 2, 3, what? The 4th already of October, 2022. Look, my favorite football players, obviously Antonio Brown. I love the man. OBJ, what's up? Odell Beckham Jr. I liked Michael Vick until the dog thing. Yeah, I mean, I like Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Bruce Smith. I don't know how I got them to the Buffalo Bills. Obviously, Eric Metcalf, Peyton Hillis, white running back. That's kind of different, right? We all like Bernie, right? Fucking alcoholic, though. I mean, you run into stuff like this, though, But this newest thing, though, I mean, what I like about Antonio Brown is that so I've noticed, I always say that all white people are guilty of being racist until proven otherwise. Thank you, Malcolm X. Opening my eyes. I did not want to do, like, what the hell? I'm going to, Cleveland State University. I got African American history class. Like, what the hell is this to me? I mean, but yeah, it wasn't a predominantly black, not a PVC, but I mean, I was actually a minority there. That's kind of cool, right? But alright, fine, I'm going to African American class, whatever. But then I learned about Malcolm X. I'm like, this dude makes sense, man. What's up? No wonder why my grandparents hated all my friends. So, well, I probably had more white friends though, actually. But I mean, those ones I hated, So, I've had a problem though with blacks. Also, I would think that just like hello, you should just like it to be like an easy one, like hello. Stay away from these white people. They bad, They're not your friend. They don't. They just want to try to use you for something. But no, there's so many blacks who they look at white. Oh, we love your dollars. White created the dollar system. Okay, y'all. That's just one little example. Oh, we love your weed. It's the whites who created the cannabis fields and the cannabis tobacco. It pisses me off that they do that. But you know what, Antonio Brown, and the big thing about blacks is they will go along with the rules. Booker T. Washington, I love this man. This man went from, Northern Virginia. I don't want to go down like Central, but like Northern Virginia. He walked down to, I think it was Tuskegee, Alabama, right? But the thing is, he wanted to learn to read and write. What are you reading and writing? We read and what? Whenever you hear English only, these politicians say that. Not too many Democrats, more Republicans. I know Donald Trump was big on that, English only. So, yeah, then he wanted to read and write the whole, English language, white supremacy. So they go along with this, but Antonio Brown, in so many ways, he ain't going along with it, y'all. He sees through this shit, and of course, I like that Tom Brady went out. He outsourced his wife. I mean, I accepted it back, in 2004. I was talking about this, but even all right, I got a Southern girl. She stole my heart. She still has my heart forever, Jennifer. I've accepted these women are rapists. Johanna? Anyway, Tom Brady got Giselle bundchen. Outsourced. He went outside of America. Smart man. Michael Jordan. He went to a Cuban woman. I think it was Cuba, right? Not Puerto Rican. I think it was Cuban. So Puerto Rico is technically considered a territory. So there's a lot of famous names who've gone. They know what's up, But the thing is, he started living with Tom Brady on Davis Island. So if you take this 400, I'm on the corner of US 1 and this is the Daytona Beach Municipal Golf Course. Right. The pool belongs to the Condominium Association. But if you take this state route, Florida, 400 all the way. You get on I-4, Interstate 4. Makes no sense. There's like no states it goes through. Just in. It should be called state. In state. You know, in state. There you go. In state, not interstate. All the way till dead ends. Through like 75, you're gonna run into Davis Island. That's where Tom Brady would live with his wife Giselle, and Tom Brady Tom Brady had his boy Antonio Brown, one of the best wide receivers of all time. I read Randy Moss is up there, obviously Jerry Rice. Damn, Josh Gordon over there in Gainesville. Gainesville to the, actually probably just go a little bit to the northwest. He's a UF dude, University of Florida. Played for the Cleveland Browns. What's up? So he lived with Giselle and Tom Brady, and it's been quietly spoken about. But when I heard this, he was going to Tampa Bay. We all knew down here. We're like, no. We all knew he was going to come here before he even made his decision. But it's closer to where he can hang out with his swinger friends. Like, why didn't he just come out and say he's a swinger? So it's so many areas. So Antonio Brown is just straight up blown the whistle about. That's why I love so much about him. And he got caught with his. I mean, the reality is this. I would say at least 80% of the football players had fake. What do you call those things? Oops. My eyesight's just skyrocketing. I think this. Yeah, it's open. It shouldn't be open. The receptacle thing for the outlet is open. Vaccination cards, yeah. I was in the big island of Hawaii. I went into McDonald's and they required me to have a vaccination card and ID to prove that I was vaccinated. So anyway, that's one thing his chef called him out on, I guess. So he posts this picture of himself up with Giselle, and then of course he's in Dubai, naked. Good for Antonio Brown. So yeah, I like Shannon and Skip. I love Stephen A. I like Colin Cowherd. And they're all throwing a fit. Oh, Antonio Brown's. Yeah, that's it's a popular thing. It's a fashionable thing to do to say you got sick, to have a hurricane wipe out, everything you have and all that you've ever lived for. It's a lie. And then of course it's a fashionable thing to beat up on Antonio Brown because he's a bad boy. I mean, and I love Lamar Jackson having his mom represent him. I mean, they're saving at least 33%. So let's say he gets just $200 million guaranteed, right? Lamar Jackson, quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens, $200 million guaranteed. That's $66 million to his mother. You want that going to your mother, or do you want that going to your agent who's working for a big firm? Which they're going to have their own attorneys, their own financial advisors, and all that other stuff. I love that. That's people that get outside the fucking box, Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, and they're not outside the box, I got some bitterness in me regarding John Elway. He won twice. Terrell Davis, I mean, he was a mean running back. Rod Smith, Shannon Sharp, he's got a great body. I've always admired him. I would read his workout regimens, and I've always been into how he would, look the way he did. I'm sure he still looks good now. I mean, I haven't seen him with his shirt off, but Tiger Woods is ripped, Orlando. I don't know where he is now. That'd be interesting. He drove his car off a cliff, I guess, most recently. But today's the 4th already? What the fuck? So, this is Antonio Brown just keeps bringing it. I love it, man. So he's exposing himself. Well, Tom Brady's a nudist. So is Giselle. But why don't they come up like louder? That's very interesting lifestyle they're living. I mean, to win the Super Bowls that they won, and she was awfully close to him, hugging him the way she was after they won most recently. To Antonio Brown. I mean, come on, you don't think she was riding that black cock? Oh man, a lot of girls they like. I mean, the reality is this. I mean, I'm a man, I wouldn't know, but there's a reason why a girl wants you hard, y'all. Okay, black, at least 9. I mean, I'm blind, so I can't always see this stuff. I'm at the nude beach, but I'm like 9 out of 10 times they're gonna be bigger. Okay, number one. Number two, when I'm ever at the nude beach, Hullover or wherever it is, but you know, Hullover you get more blacks. So it's in Miami. Haulover. You're hearing about the big black dudes, just waving it, you know. But you don't hear about the white men who can just wave it. So I mean, come on, you think she was thinking about that after they won the Super Bowl? So I guess he posted that picture. Some said it was before the Chiefs game, Patrick Mahomes. I love it. I like Antonio Brown, man. He did the jumping jacks after he got thrown off the field. I mean, you got a bunch of guys like running around, catching a few more passes because they want to get an extra $50,000, $150,000, $200,000. Hope you do. I just want to win, you know what I'm saying? What's up? But just look at it, y'all. He was thrown out of the game because it's just a way that, you know, as much as you can act like you support black. Okay, so Byron Leftwich was the offensive coordinator. So, Byron, okay, that'd be cool. Have a white baby named Byron. So obviously he came out of Jacksonville. Well, he played for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a name for a team though. Like, are there any Jaguars in Jacksonville? Is that like a, I don't know, South America or South Africa? I don't know, something like that. South Australia. Is there a South Australia? South New Zealand? Just fucking around now, but so Bruce Arians, I've always thought he was a good offensive-minded coach, but he got lucky winning that championship with the, you know, Antonio Brown, AB, and DB, but there was some shit going on, and the reality is it's in us white people to think we can really supremacy over people, and it's not just blacks, it's Native Americans and a little bit more Latino than Asian. So I wonder what they had. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't pure in the 40s and 50s and 60s, all that stuff. What'd they do? Like, they have like a white drinking fountain and then like non-white, or was it white and then black, and then if you're not either of those, what do you fucking drink? Like, what the fuck, you know? So Antonio Brown saw some shit. You know, blacks see it better than whites. The racism. But there was something going on, and he made a point. And of course now the coach is not Bruce Arians anymore. It's just weird, the whole situation in Tampa Bay. But when you got that big of a name, that big of a star, what do, you know? And I've been, you know, betting heavy. I took the Chiefs. I was going to take them and give like 10, 14, 15. I would have gone as much as 17 or 20 to get that extra, you know, money. But yeah, I think that I've been saying the Chiefs are going to come around this year much better than they were last year. Big. I mean, is it being passed now to Mahomes? Lamar Jackson, another one. The Ravens, if they can stay healthy, you know, the Bills. Can Josh Allen stay healthy? That's the thing. Back to Antonio Brown. I love this man. He's awesome. And I guess he's been through some similar situations as me. You know, you run into these corrupt, criminal children and family services things, and people just manipulate any kind of evidence that they would even be able to create. But He's blowing the whistle, y'all. He's saying he's saying I was fucking Giselle. That's what he's saying. It's like, no big deal. She's cool with that. Brazil is very affectionate as it is. That's the way they're just raised. It's just in their culture. I mean, sex has been so manipulated, though. Like, it's, this Western Christianity stuff, which all these fucking pastors are a complete and total disaster, mess, extreme narcissists. It's Christianity. It's manipulated this marriage thing to turn it into like this whole OCD. You can't be with anybody else other than that one person. But then, of course, they manipulate children to. I can't. It's just so. And I'm with Antonio Brown on these situations 100%. Yeah, did he owe this guy all that money for being his chef, nutritionalist, whatever they want to call him? I don't know. Something was going on there, But then again, remember something, okay? Just like Deshaun Watson, which he's beyond guilty he's guilty with those girls. They see a person like that situation, and they can coerce them and get things out of them, especially because they're black. They can get the grand jury to go with them. They can get the. Well, I mean, technically, prosecutors. Yeah, I mean, they're all gonna go with it. Detectives. Bitch, hose, cunt, bitch, hose. Those are, I'm referring to police. If you haven't watched my other videos, sheriff, thugs. All right, we out. This is my take on the whole Antonio Brown naked selfie thing, I guess. So bright it came into it.